Our main girl, Lizzie, isn't having all that much luck as of late. Her job shuts down for Christmas and, what's that? Her boyfriend Jake thought she was the one? A ring in the pocket? Okay, I'm gonna need more detail on that rather than whatever the hell is gonna happen, later on in this, because, bruh, you missed a great opportunity for maybe, second chance, or, hey, I'm not ready for this love yet, but I digress. Jeez. Anyway, she's having some trouble, sort of rethinking her life a bit, and decides to just focus on family and Christmas. Jumping along to our man of the hour, his name is Robert. He's selling, and she isn't too happy about that. I wonder why. I wouldn't be either, but not my circus, not my monkeys. Lizzie's sister, Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Has a job for her. You see, she's in the estate business, so why not work for her at Ashford Estate until it sells as the house manager? Sounds like a plan, right? Can you guess what everyone is? And it's only 5 letters. Snobs. Rich fucking snobs. Anyway, everyone's cold to the new girl who is bubbly and full of life. She has to be on call 24/7 and is living on the premises. Someone shoot me now. Oh, and one better, a Christmas Eve gala is to be planned. What day is it today? Who cares? Also, why is Robert asking her to do this dance, even though she's not going to stay? Anyway, Lizzie and Robert are roomed together. Why? I have absolutely no clue. This mansion is huge, and yet she has to share. She's talking to him about how cold this place is and that the Christmas spirit is nowhere in sight and how she would like to talk to Pepper more, but it seems like she's very unapproachable. Robert reiterates that he would be the last person to ask since she's still mad at him for selling the house. Quick question. Where is Peppa gonna stay? I assume she lives here, so where the hell is she going? I know she's 80, but not everyone wants to be in an old folks' home, so that's generally a concern because it doesn't seem to be a focal point for this guy. Where is your grandma going? I'd be mad too if I was kicked out of my house and not told, hey, we'll pay for you to live somewhere else. Also, did I forget to mention, this is all before Christmas. You're kicking your grandmother out of her home, the home that she literally has lived in, has raised these children in, a few days before Christmas. And you wonder why she's pissed. Liz tries to ask why they're selling. It's because of money troubles. Don't even bother. Robert doesn't want to say as we cut to his brother. Kip's showing up in his course in a very flashy fashion. He flirts with her, to which it's pretty awkward considering she isn't attracted to him. Oh boy, can't wait to meet the bitchy sister stereotype. So here's the thing I'm not understanding. Robert is going to talk to a lawyer to finalize everything and leaves for DC for work. And the reason he stayed is because of Liz talking about Christmas and how this is the last one at Ashford. He knows this though. He even admits that no one would want him there. We then jump to her talking to Peppa about the gala, and she brings up the fact that she's not married.
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
She of course denies everything she has planned theme-wise until she pulls out one from her ass, Silver Bells.
Jingle my bells, please.
And gets to work. Again, Liz is doing a good job at being the house manager, making blueprints of what she wants it to look like, and even bringing cheer and warmth to Ashford.
Where will she go?
Again, you'll have to ask the boss that question. He hasn't informed the rest of us.
Headaches! You give me headaches!
So Kip is a weirdo and tries flirting by also buying out a restaurant, but says it's for the gala. Smooth as sandpaper, buddy. Robert decides to say, seeing all the Christmas cheer and remembering that the only thing he liked about this place, the lake. Sounds like someone needs therapy and that someone has money to do so. So, the weird thing with the rooms makes its ugly head around, to which he knew in, still jumps. Had he been sleeping in his office? Had he just been sleeping somewhere else? Because if that's the case, you knew this. Why are you so surprised? Also, her stuff is in there. Where did her stuff go? She has been there for 3 weeks at this point, so I question, why are you so jumpy?
I will go somewhere else.
No. It makes sense that you'd be in here. I'll just go to one of the guest rooms.
You fucking people.
Sloane arrives and is not a fan of Robert at the moment. Here's a fun game we could play. Tell your fucking family why you're selling the house. They lived here and would like Grandma not to be kicked out the week after Christmas. Robert does admit it's not money issues, and Peppa will be taken care of. What, she'll be shot? So Peppa has a heart arrhythmia. Okay, cool. Make her a way to move around the house. Which he has, but she's very stubborn. Okay, then find a way. Oh, and why the house is going to be sold. He doesn't want it. How about Kip or Sloane? Have you asked them? You have 2 other siblings, and maybe Gerald would want it. Just because you don't want it doesn't mean you should take it out from under your siblings. It would be different if they couldn't or said no, or even if Kip would have done something stupid, like, to where he couldn't get it. But, like, what if Peppa has a will, and she says who gets it? Also, what makes it your right to sell it? Because again, I don't know all the legalities of all this stuff and how he sold it to her or how she got it. Why do you get to sell it? Even then, I bet you this house is paid off in full too. So he's selling a house that he could himself use as a vacation house if he wanted to. So now, in the most burning question on everyone's mind, why does Robert hate his family? Well, I don't know about hate, but more like the black sheep of the family. They have a dinner even where the sister says her husband can't make it because he's kind of embarrassed seeing the house he would love to have, but has been unemployed and feels kind of bad about it. They want to help, minus Robert, who says jack all. As Peppa says, that's what we're here for, to talk about it at times like this. Was that so hard, Robert? So the reason why him and Peppa's relationship is strained is because when he was 13, his parents died, and she raised them. His siblings were 8 and 6 respectively, so we're kind of easier to raise / a teen who was clearly understanding of what's going on, and probably would like his parents back.
Merry Christmas!
Both brothers fight for her hand at dancing, like it's pre-planned for Robert to be with her because everyone keeps asking Kip away when he's clearly doing stuff with Liz. Gently turns Kip down, and of course gets together with Robert, which I don't like either of them, so why should I care? But before all of that, we gotta get to the "no, I actually love you" bullshit, as Robert is planning to leave on Christmas Eve. Smooth as sandpaper, buddy. Oh yeah, I guess you two both are related. Like his grandma has to drive to DC and tell him to get back with Liz. I'm supposed to root for this guy, right? Anyway, they get together. I don't know what you want me to say because this was Endgame. Also, he keeps the house. And the other house for Peppa is just nothing now. Or is she going to live there? It's actually not even described what happens to her. Because the book actually talks about where she goes. They kind of hinted that she's supposed to be going to a home. But then they also don't. So it's like, where does Peppa go? I don't know. Fuck me. This is the end of the movie. Good. Folgers. It's becoming too common now in these fucking Hallmark movies. The detailed design Liz has for everything is done very well, and honestly, her cherry personality was what makes it want to root for her. Peppa has every right to be mad, especially when it was right from under her nose, and she cannot do a damn thing about it because, number 1, she's old. Number 2, she has heart arrhythmia. Number 3, there's partial things where at a certain age, the people that own the house or like the older family members can have a say, especially because, oh, she's old, she's not in her right mind, but, you know, bad. Fuck everyone here, except for the chef, she's cool. Why was Sloane and Kip not told the reason the house was sold? Like, it's a family issue. We need to be involved in this. Robert is always, I'm the black sheep of the family, no one likes me. Bro, Peppa has issues. Then you do this to her? Like, you could build her an in-laws quarters. Do something to make her happy while she's still around. I don't like the sort of love triangle thing with Liz, Robert, and Kip. It's more like a dotted line for Liz and Robert, and a very clear cut off for Liz and Kip since, he's persistent in a nice way to put it. We do realize that Kip basically escaped to Athens to hide from the pain of being dumped, right? This sudden need for Christmas dinner at the Ashford house was so jarring with Kin missing. We have this Christmas dinner and just Kip is gone because he's so upset that he didn't get together with Liz. And even then, like, in the book, too, he leaves for Greece. So, again, now we got a bigger issue of, like, Kip never coming back because he can't stand the thought of his brother getting the girl that he wanted. Even though, like, both of them are very toxic. I still don't understand why he was going to sell it in the first place. You're not forgiven. You didn't tell your siblings. You basically were going to stop visiting your grandma after she went to a new home and or probably will die before next Christmas. Someone makes sense. This man does not care. And he has let it known to everyone that he's the black sheep. Newsflash. Just because you shout it loud enough and from the tallest building does not make someone care. And guess what? You're still an asshole who tried to sell a home from under an 80-year-old woman's feet. Ah, why were we supposed to root for this man?